on the fly.
And this is the most fragile, most difficult map. It's going to be on Belshir Vestige. This is the one that has caused so many Zerg players so much trouble. It's so hard to get that fourth. Terran players comfortable rocking out on 3 bases. Will Hack have something up his sleeve, or is it going to be a classic battle on Belshir Vestige? Let's hop into it. Up in the top left-hand corner, a lot of people thought that he would have a clean 3-0 sweep, given how much he's been practicing this matchup. But he's shown a little bit of weakness against the crazy Bills. Does he have it in him to bring it to 3-2? It's EG's Jaedong. And down in the bottom right, may not have known too much about him before this series, but he has put on an unforgettable performance and would love to make it to the semifinals of this match. From Team Startail, it is Hack.
And if I had to bet on it, I would say Hack is going to do something a little bit cheeky against Jaedong.
Oh.
I didn't even see that, I swear.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Jaedong.
Oh
my God. Is he going to spot it right off the back? Oh, he's going to get the. Oh, he sees it. Prepared to get nibbled.
There's an SEV there, so he's going to be able to kind of defend this barracks. But what does he do directly? He's sending more drones. He's going to try to deny this 100%.
Is he actually going to go for Hatch first here? Oh, Jaedong is just so confident in his control in this position.
Well,
if that SCV gets a little bit off-put, I mean, that's...
Oh, look at this. He's canceling constantly, so it never goes across. He's in that little nook, so the barracks will finish.
Uh-oh. He's at 15-10. 10. And it finishes. It's down. This is not a huge deal, though, because for one, this SCV can't get out. So that means that's one less unit that can get to the front and do repairing, but Jaedong has actually got to flood drones in this position. He needs enough defense at the front, but it's going to be pretty much all weakened SCVs. Right now, we see that there's really not a whole lot up in Hack's front. He's going to be having to build
He's giving it up.
a command center at his main base. I mean, Hack with an incredible recovery, Jaedong with an incredible defense. We got a macro game on our hands.
That's right. This is why you drone scout. It's so important to do that. We're seeing the importance over here with Jaedong just being able to, well, take out an SCV. That's nice, but...
Oh, he got punched with the claw. That's a brutal way to go.
It's like Krabby punching you.
I will say, every time I see a bunker rush, like my heart rate gets so high up because, I mean, even if you delay, or even if you spot it, it doesn't mean that you've done it. Doesn't mean that your work is finished. Goodness no, you got to control those drones so well. And drones are not really built to fight. Just ask Hellions.
Yeah, definitely so. And there's so many different barracks all-ins in the beginning stages. There's like ones where you don't get orbital command center, and ones that you do. Ones where you send in a lot of SCVs, where you only send in 5, ones where you only send in 2, and they all have different responses. How many Zerglings you're supposed to make, how many drones you commit to it, if you even defend the hatchery at all. Sometimes you don't even need to defend it, and it's actually right to take one base and go from there because you have an economic advantage. Really crazy stuff comes out of bunker all-ins.
You know, something that's actually remarkable to me is that Jaedong lost nothing and Hack lost a single SCV. For all that tension, these players' ability to conserve their units is just insane. Hack is going to go straight for that third base. Or this is the SCV who's back for revenge. We're going to see another barracks go down.
Just checking the third. I like this from Hack.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just making sure he's playing against what he thinks he's playing against, because some cheeky Zergs will take the third base directly after that. And you're in a position where you think you're 2 base against 2 base for a while, and then your Hellions pop out, and you're facing a very, very terrible situation.
And this is almost Hack saying, "You got me. I tap. You have total map control. I'm not going to be able to scout with anything.
Yeah.
All my units need to stay at home." Oh God!
Wow.
Look at the reaction time by Hack. What a monster.
Can't believe he kept that. And look at that. Jaedong retaining his Zergling, because dem Zerglings are important.
That's amazing. This is...
Oh, cheeky business right here. And Marines are moving out into the field.
I don't think that this is... Well, I don't know. It is going to be a Cloaked Banshee play from Hack. This is going to be pretty... How on earth does Jaedong do this?
But he doesn't have enough units out in the field. He needs the queens to sprint over there, and there they go. They are going to be able to defend. That would have been awesome if he was able to get Marines inside, because think, it makes so much sense with the Banshees. You get your Marines in there. Yep. Yeah, they're going to die, but your queens are going to take damage. Even if it's a single transfuse, it helps out later on for Banshees.
Oh my god, and Jaedong waltzes right in. It's in fact not going to be a Banshee play. We see a medevac coming up. We see the Hellions took the opportunity once the queens were spotted at the third, and they're going to go into the main base. This is a very risky play for Hack, because he is probably going to kill 5-6 drones, but he needs to kill way more than that. Oh no.
Oh, wow.
Oh no. He is not going to get almost any drones.
Great micro from both players, but Jaedong able to retain all of his drones. Income tab showing 45 harvesters to 32. Now it's a little bit more even because of mules, but still Jaedong in a fantastic position, almost 20 drones up on his opponent.
No overlord speed yet. These are still just regular slow overlords. We see that Hack is doing an unusual delay switch to Banshee. He's going to be beginning 1-1. And this is one of these moments where I actually feel like we're starting to see some fragility from Hack. We've seen just brilliance game in, game out. Jaedong's astounding defense game in, game out. But here we're starting to really see Hack being pulled in a few too many directions. I mean, does he spend more gas getting the cloak? The third command center's not even finished yet. Yeah. 2 Baneling nests from Jaedong. That's sure, why not? This is America.
And Widowmine going to get in here. 2 Widowmines. But probably not going to do much. Great splits, as always, from Jaedong.
This is just uncanny the way that Jaedong's able to control this so seamlessly. No Spire down yet. It's going to be... I could have sworn this was a macro hatch when I first clicked on it, but, I mean, it looks like Hack is just sticking to this plan. The mine's going to go down, but doesn't have a detonation cycle yet.
He will soon, though. And he'll be able to potentially kill a lot of Zerglings. That will help, but... no. It's not going to happen.
Oh.
And boom. Only a couple drones. Hellions in the main base are going to get cleaned up. Behind this, I mean, Jaedong, he's very comfortable. Even though he's up against Banshees, an Overseer is about to pop out here to defend against potential Banshees. And he has great creep coverage, or he has an okay creep coverage, but most importantly, that third base location, you can see it is covered by creep. So he is able to know that he's up against only 2 base economy for now.
So what's weird to me is that there's no cloak. It's just 2 Banshees moving out. This is going in, I just feel like, too many directions. I mean, you have to have a lot of confidence that your opponent has low queen count, low anti-air, low any of that. All the Hellions get picked off in a heartbeat. And map control's gone.
And that's what you're saying. I mean, jack of all trades, master of none is where Hack is in. He doesn't really have some sort of advantage. He doesn't have that power that he needs because he's been pushed in all different sorts of directions. There could have been 4 Hellions could have been added to that composition if he kept them from early on. He even had an additional Banshee that he could have gotten because instead of the medevac, he could have more power in this attack. Instead, he's going with a very flimsy army and getting severely punished with just Zerglings, sweeping out the rug underneath Hack.
Well, looks like just Zergling is going to be upgrading to Lings and Banelings. With 2 Baneling nests, Speed has only just now begun researching, so you can't double time it, unfortunately. This isn't Command & Conquer, so Jaedong now technically can't hold these towers, but still has utter map domination. These Banshees are going to have to continue to kick back and forth and back and forth. There's hardly any defenses here. I mean, this is a very fortunate blast there, but Jaedong arrives to find that there's not even anything mining.
And that should tell him something is awry. Normally, when you see such delayed third base and no units around there, you have to be a little bit worried. Banshee's able to cancel the 4th base, which was something you were talking about last game on Derelict. Definitely something that is really strong to do. Just keep your Banshees alive, being annoying. But I love the creep threat so far for Jaedong. They make a lot of sense. I mean, he has his 4th base over the mid-right-hand position and the potential 4th/5th base over the mid-left-hand position. He's spreading to both of those areas, trying to cover them. And it's already at a stage, 13 minutes of the game, where Hack hasn't done anything about the creep. And that's a great position for Jaedong to be in because normally it's 3 base Terran against 4 base Zerg. And all you're trying to do as Terran is kill that 4th base, put it in low economy, and from there you're able to be more efficient.
Oh, Hack is not going to like what he's going to run into. Mutalisk instantly pick off the Banshees. The drop gets shut down, picks off just a few Zerglings, and Jaedong knows what the clear target is. He's going to go straight in.
Oh, needs to be careful because Widow Mines can blow up Mutas in one shot. A little bit of damage has been done. All the units from Hack have receded all the way back to his side of the map, so again, giving more room, more time for Jaedong to take increased map control with those creep tumors.
And look at this, the factory is not done yet. The factory with Tech Lab that's going to get the drilling claws. I mean, you can't hope to be mobile if your mines are going to be burrowing so slowly. I mean, the Banelings are just going to waltz through and crush everything. Jaedong doesn't see the push yet, but he's just going to waltz straight into the main, sees the vulnerable add-ons. He'll pick them off one at a time. He's going to wait till they're burning and then dart out. Very nice little play, and it looks like Hack is going to try to commit to this push, but...
big surround, though, and there's no... Where are the Widow Mines?
Where are the mines? Where are they? Oh, my God.
He needs to pick up, but there are Mutas right around. Okay, the Widow Mines are able to kill a lot over here, but he loses all of them. Jaedong
down 1-2. He's tied it up 2-2. And now here in game 3, he's got himself a nice lead. But Hack has the big key timing coming up. Hack has said, you know what? I'm probably not going to win by taking out a 4th. I'm going to win with the upgrade advantage. This is why the early Infestation Pit is so crucial. Jaedong has to begin recognizing that this is a window of opportunity for him. More Zerglings moving into these side corridors, but it's still not going to be enough.
Oh, look at this. How does he know?
How did he do that?
Okay, I think it was like a misrally and then the Muta swung over. So a little bit fortunate for Jaedong. Medevacs are able to drop in the main base. This is the start of something where Hack can come back now, targeting the spawning pool. That's going to help Zerglings trickle in. They're not going to be able to do that much.
Oh no, this is an extremely stressful period for Jaedong right now. Where is this pool being rebuilt at the natural expansion? Jaedong doesn't... Hack runs himself into a pack of Banelings. Burrow looks like it is not done yet. It's just straight up miss micro from Hack at this position that was putting him in that deficit. A couple small Pax units getting picked off here and there. Zerglings staying in the main. More Banelings getting produced. Look at the money skyrocket for Jaedong. He cannot spend his money quickly enough.
And he just keeps hemorrhaging more and more Zerglings over at the natural base in the main location because he can easily just pick up.
This is what happens without the tunneling claws.
Yeah, you're not able to punish these types of attacks. He should have dropped directly down, but here's the big engagement. Jaedong swooping in from the high ground. Will he be able to drill far enough? Not enough mines are activated.
Oh my God, Jaedong cleans this up in a matter of seconds, but in the main, Jaedong's still taking serious damage.
That's right, and he has a large bank, 2,000 minerals. He will not be able to spend that for a while because he doesn't have the larva.
42 larvae at the spawning pool just finished, and there it is. 70 Zerglings going to come out. Oh my God. Jaedong is in extremely dicey waters right now because we see that the planetary is slowly getting established. This back base has managed to stay alive.
But look at the saturation. It's so flimsy. 68 harvesters. He needs to trade more. But he's going over here to the 4th base, trying to defend this a lot better.
Got to be careful.
But that Muta count, 31 Mutas day 9.
31 Mutas, 8 Banelings, 71 Zerglings. Jaedong thinks he's found the spot. He's moved in. Just like Ghost User was saying, he's cleared out the mines. He sees that he can begin to engage and backed into the corner. 31 Mutalisks are going to rage forward. And, the mines up at the north side. That's where they were hiding the whole time. But Jaedong has found himself a juicy pack of SCVs that he can pick off one at a time. More Banelings begin to roll in.
Banelings from the side will be able to connect on a lot of these SCVs, a lot of the Marines, and now the Planetary Fortress is naked. Will he be able to take this out in time? Marine sprinting forward.
It's just a rally from Jaedong, or rally from both players at this point. Jaedong spreading himself away, has to pick off that Planetary Zerglings, keeping everything just in amazing holdback, and it falls.
Sick.
5th base going down from Jaedong as he continues to jam forward.
And he's playing so well. I mean, yes, 3 bases are still up. They're kind of healthy because Hack hasn't been really mining off of that bottom left-hand base, but there's going to be a time very soon. The main is already dried up. The natural is going to be so close to drying up here, and that's a place where Terran is in 1 base economy, and Zerg is still in booming economy. Look, his main, his natural, his 3rd base, his 4th base, still healthy with minerals.
It's just these mules that are keeping Hack in this game, and that is a terrible position to be in because those mules are just going to last for a little bit, and then suddenly no scans for Hack. He spent all his energy. He's not going to be able to deny creep spread. He's not going to be able to get good reads on position. He spends a precious scan just to spot that indeed Jaedong's lead is pulling away.
And he's trying to take this mid right-hand side base so they can keep pressuring on that fourth, but that fifth base over there just puts added pressure on Hack. I mean, what does Hack do from this position? He has to just hope for good engagement, but we've seen Jaedong being the victor in all of these engagements. He's just so good with knowing how many mines he has to deal with.
Uh-oh, drop likely going to knock down this base, but does it even matter? We see the mines in great positions, gets some nice blasts, but equally good mine connections, but Jaedong has a single important target. The orbital command at 200 health, down to 180. Zergling sweeping in. Everything Jaedong seems to target, it doesn't matter. They're all going to fall. SCVs arrive just in time to lose their lives and watch the command center burn.
And that orbital command center represents one out of the 3 orbital command centers that he has left. That's valuable mules that he's losing right there. A brutal blow to the income of Hack.
Gosh, Hack has been playing such innovative games, start to finish, but Jaedong's control seems a little too good. Good game! Jaedong advances to the semifinals for 2 consecutive seasons.
I feel like Jaedong has no weaknesses. He's just in a position where his fundamentals are so powerful, he's able to use those to overcome the disadvantage that he might face going into the mid-game, end-game, any phase of the game. He's just so solid.
You know, I'm just blown away coming all the way back to the Derelict Watcher game where we saw honestly,